Stella, what are you doing? I don't think any of these kitties want your help. I don't. Well, good afternoon. It has been a very wild and crazy 24 hours around here. We hosted a wedding shower today at Longhorn Lester's. Kind of unexpectedly, not like last minute unexpectedly, but Lester's nephew is getting married. And a few weeks ago, his fiance messaged and said that the venue they were going to host at was not going to work out and asked if she could use our shop to host the shower. And I was like, that's no problem. So kind of got in the middle of everything else and timing was a little bit hectic, but we made it through. And now the afternoon is here and Lester and I are getting ready to head to I'm a Survivor, but I have to do a few chores and I thought maybe you'd want to come along too. If you want to know how the the shop, let's be honest here. If you want to know how that looked, Lester made a video of everything this morning and he played ballet and he was very supportive through it all. And it was a good time. The weather was a little bit shady, a lot of wind. So we ended up spending more time inside than I had hoped for, but we made it through. But for now, we got to go get some hay for Dixie, get some feed, and kind of do another check because we had big storms last night and I checked on everybody this morning, but you know you want to come along. You want to see everybody too. Let's go. What are y'all doing? You know that I need some of that, right? It's kind of a yuck day here. It is April, the end of April, but it's very windy and cool and it's a wet cold. And it's a nasty cold front that blew in last night and it's kind of just lingering around. Cloud cover, no sun, and just some pretty intense wind. So I get why y'all are napping. I want a nap. I would love a nap. Fireball can't even bring himself to open his eyes. Anyway, I'm gonna need some of this hay, okay? Can I have some, please? Just a couple flakes. That's right, we gotta just toss them over. Stella, what are you doing? I don't think any of these kitties want your help. I don't. Fireball has no idea what he's in for here. I really don't like that Christmas and Stella have chased the cats and have created this, what they think is a fun game. I actually hate it. Yeah, see, Fireball hates it too. But what's weird is that normally, if like together, they chase. Apart, nope, that's a lie. Stella! Dang it. I thought we were doing good here. Dang it. Okay, this is how it goes. So many people are like, Jamie, you need a side-by-side or something. You know what though? This is kind of like farm exercise. It's kind of important and it's okay. Was really hoping Stella was gonna follow me out, but she chased the dang cat onto the top of the Humvee, and now she's standing there singing to Fireball. Yeah, she'll get over it shortly, but we got work to do, and I'm sorry for the rain. Sorry. How are you feeling today? A little bit of hay to start them off right. The colder weather, I like to give them a little bit more fuel than normal. And since Dixie can't have very much grain, hay it is. It's not an everyday thing, but today where she can't get out and do any grazing whatsoever, and where I just know that it's chilly. Her bones, everything just needs a little bit more fuel. However, I will say this, it's not keeping the dang flies away. So we still gotta spray for that. I see that she's knocked over her little food trough off the edge. That's usually a sign of, hey mom, could you feed us? So here I am, making sure that happens. I gotta go get her medicine still and get that for her. But this cold weather's hard on joints, you know? It is for any of the animals. Tina, struggling a little bit today. Dixie will struggle a little bit today. Christmas, what are you doing? Yeah, I saw you. No. Where are you going? Oh, there's a squirrel in the back pasture that she is demanding to go be near. I also hear an owl in the middle of the day, which is super weird. All right. Delicious? Yes. Let's go get some medicine to put in Dixie's food. She gets about a cup of grain. and the medicine that she has is a powder and sprinkles right on top of it. Hi ladies, even the girls are chilly this morning. Lester got up early enough to move them, but I know a lot of people freak out and think that there's not enough ventilation in here. These are the days where I think that they would like it to be closed because it's chilly. I can't believe it. It's about a 50-degree day here with wind, and it's a wet wind. And everybody just kind of wants to be bundled up and inside. I see you, Lizzie. I hear you. I do too. Let's go get the meds. Okay, so this is Dixie's medicine for her Cushing's. Hang on one second. So, it actually is a powder, and she gets 1 scoop a day. It's a really neat med because it can be adjusted based on how she's doing and how her blood work goes. I guess similar to insulin, but not insulin at all. And you don't test that often for it. You just kind of have to gauge. It takes like 2 to 3 weeks to adjust to a dose. So it's not like instant like insulin is. However, it helps. It's definitely like a hormone effector because Cushing's is, it's a metabolic disease. I'm not going to go into that depth. That's where it calls for one of those Charlie Brown wonk, 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 wonk things. So instead, we're going to take Dixie's meds, and I pour them in my hand with her grain, and I let her eat them out of my hand, and she hates it. So I have to be more creative with what I put in my hand. And lately, I've been using Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, full of sugar, not great, but it's the only way she'll take the meds. I know. If anybody has a better idea, happy to explore that because she hates it. So at the shower this morning, Stephanie was here, and it's the first time she's been over to see the garden expansion or anything that's been growing. When she was here for Lex's birthday party, we had not, I had not put anything in yet that had shown. So she was all, I think, impressed, but gave me some tips and pointers and kind of talked me through some questions that I have, which is nice to be able to bounce that off of. But I wanted to show y'all, we got broccoli. Yes, Lester is going to be really thrilled because I think we're going to be eating broccoli every night this week. What I'm a little concerned about is we've had so much rain lately that I have stuff yellowing and I can't help it. I can't come out here and like put a tarp over the plants to prevent the water from going in, and it's not me overwatering. It's up there, can't help it. Oh, look at that, clouds are parting. This is a big day. But she did tell me that I was on a good path with the cucumbers. They looked great, and of course I had to show her look at my eggplant is growing. It's getting better. I know it's not fancy. I got tiny little peppers, which are really cute and adorable, hoping those get bigger. But I was happy to be able to have another set of eyes peek in. And then this might be my most proud thing so far. Let's just hope that it holds out. Y'all, that's a lemon on my little lemon tree right here. That is awesome. And I'm so stoked and hope that it comes to fruition. I just realized that fruition comes from fruit. That's learning something new every day. All right, let's go give Dixie her meds and get that part of the day done. And I just need the sun to come out and dry up some of this moisture that we have and give us just a little break. I will not complain about spring and rain after the drought or anything like that. Just a day of sunshine would be great. That's all I'm kind of asking for. Hi, Mama. You ready for your meds? She's like, no, I know what you're here for. I'm not going to pay attention to you. See, I told you. All right. Meds and a little bit of grain, and she's licking the bottom. I decided not to do it in my hand this time because it's so windy it was kind of blowing out. Next up is some pasture cleanup. It's got to be done though, and refill waters, and then go check on the bigs as well. Y'all, it's a busy day. No matter if we start with a shower or anything, and not like a shower, like a clean my body shower, like a party shower or anything else, the animals don't wait. And they don't have this like patience thing to know, hey, mom's really busy and I should just be patient and hold out. No, their clocks are on and they're like, let's go, we have to do this. So as soon as I get done with this stuff here, we're loading up to go to I'm a Survivor. Big day. Hey, Carl. Carl is virtually over his dating game. I really do think that he's calmed down a ton, and I think that he's about ready to go revisit the herd. I haven't talked to Lester about that yet, but in reality, I have no fears to go in that pasture right now, and he's just been doing really good. So I think that maybe tomorrow, on that beautiful day, that we'll allow that to happen and see how that goes. Carl, you like the sound of that? He's like, I'm good with that. I'd like to go see girls. I'd like to go see my family. I haven't been able to reach out and touch anybody in a while, and I think it's a good plan. Carl thinks it's also a good plan. Well, plan it is then.